Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good day. In this video, I would like to present the chapter 1 of my proposal. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Nurul Maskana, and Honorable, my lecturer, I'm Dr. Anissa Astrid, STNPD. In this research, the researcher will use the qualitative approach, which title is The Role of Social Media on EFL Learners' Writing Skill at State Islamic University of Raden Fatah, Palembang. Okay, let me start from the background. As we know, social network improvement has brought people together across the globe to collaborate. Social networking implies the social contact between people in virtual worlds and networks in which they may communicate or exchange knowledge and ideas. According to Akaya and Krim in 2010 claims, writing is an interpretation of black and white sentiments, emotion, wishes, and plans. Writing has an important role to play in evaluating pupils in learning and teaching processes. The first indicator is the students' low writing interest in relation to their interest in communication. They do want to communicate their thoughts directly rather than writing them down. According to EACAA 2013, social media is defined as a set of Web 2.0 based internet apps that include user-generated material to be produced and shared. Social networking is used as a social learning facilitator and is seen as a tool for bridging formal and casual settings. Social media has long been used for teaching and learning. To improve their grammar, knowledge, and skills, students can use social media as a learning medium to do self-study, share ideas, provide input, and submit assignments. Social media has been one of the ways that EFL students, in particular in literature, develop their English skills. Researchers' work focuses on writing EFL students' problems at State Islamic University of Raden Fatah, Palembang, and the role of technology and social media in developing healthy attitudes and improve university students' skills in writing English. Nowadays, in the situation of pandemic of COVID-19 also has proved the learners to have self-motivation to improve their ability, especially as English education students. Certainly, the social media has a big power to help students and teachers connecting each other. According to the statements, the researcher finds the same problems for EFL students at State Islamic University of Raden Fatah, Palembang. Hence, in the study, the researcher will use Facebook app to develop the writing skills of EFL learners at State Islamic University of Raden Fatah, Palembang. Now, look at the research problems. Based on the background, the researcher has formulated the problems of this study. The goals of this study are to find out, first, how do EFL teachers' perception on the use of Facebook in teaching writing in the pandemic of COVID-19? Second, how do EFL learners' perception on the use of Facebook in learning writing? And then the last one, what are the factors which cause EFL learners lack of confidence and ability to write? Okay, now let's see the research objectives related to the problems of the study that has been formulated. The researcher has found the objectives of this study. They are, first, to find out the perception of EFL teachers on the use of Facebook in teaching writing in the pandemic of COVID-19. Second, to find out the perception of EFL learners on the use of Facebook in learning writing. And then the last one, to find out the factors which cause EFL learners lack of confidence and ability to write. From the background, the problems, and the objectives of study that has been mentioned before, we come to the significances of the research. The following parties were likely to benefit from this research. First, for the teachers. The aim of the study was to figure out the issues teachers face in pandemic COVID-19 teaching writing. In this study, the teaching and learning writing is also needed to be taken into account. And then second, for the learners. This study was intended to give students constructive impact in written classes through the use of social media. Third, for the next researcher, this study was to provide reference material in further studies for the next researcher. And then for the researcher itself, the study was intended to acquire the expertise and experience of the researcher in education science. Well, that's all from me. Thank you for watching.